Marilyn Monroe's life and career were characterized by resilience, determination, and an enduring pursuit of success. Raised in foster care and orphanages, her early years were marked by instability and insecurity. This video explores the formative years of Marilyn, highlighting her early struggles and the meteoric rise that transformed her into a legendary icon. Join us as FactsVerse presents rare photos of young Marilyn Monroe before she was a star. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jeane Mortenson on June 1, 1926 in Los Angeles, experienced a tumultuous and challenging childhood that significantly influenced her later life and career. Norma Jeane's parents were Gladys Pearl Baker and Martin Edward Mortenson. Her mother Gladys faced ongoing mental health issues, while her father's identity remained uncertain. Different men claimed to be her biological father, leaving Norma Jeane with a sense of ambiguity regarding her heritage. Gladys Baker's mental health struggles were a pervasive theme in Norma Jeane's early life. Her mother was frequently institutionalized, rendering Norma Jeane without a consistent maternal figure. This instability deeply affected her upbringing. Due to her mother's inability to care for her, Norma Jeane spent much of her early childhood in foster care and orphanages. She entered an orphanage at the tender age of 7, a circumstance that intensified her feelings of abandonment and disconnection from her family. Norma Jeane's life was marked by frequent transitions between foster homes, leading her to experience a series of different environments and caregivers. This constant change further exacerbated her feelings of insecurity and rootlessness. Teen years. Marilyn's teen years were marked by a series of significant life events and challenges that ultimately shaped her identity and set her on the path to becoming an iconic Hollywood star. At age 16, Norma Jeane married James Doherty to avoid being sent back to foster care. This marked her first foray into adulthood, and the marriage offered some semblance of stability during a tumultuous period in her life. But the marriage was short-lived, as World War II soon separated them when James enlisted in the military. With her husband overseas, Norma Jeane took on factory work during the war. She worked at the radioplane munitions factory, where she was discovered by a photographer while inspecting parachutes. This encounter sparked her interest in modeling and paved the way for her entry into the entertainment industry. Norma Jeane's natural beauty and charisma led to a successful career as a pinup model. She became known for her photographs in men's magazines, which gained her recognition and a growing fan base. Her modeling work was instrumental in launching her career in the entertainment industry. During her teen years, she harbored ambitions of becoming an actress. She adopted the stage name Marilyn Monroe in 1946, combining her mother's maiden name, Monroe, and her grandmother's first name, Marilyn. This name change marked a pivotal moment in her transformation into the Hollywood legend she became. Her striking looks and burgeoning fame attracted the attention of talent scouts. In 1947, she signed her first contract with 20th Century-Fox, marking the beginning of her film career. She also took acting classes to hone her craft, recognizing the importance of developing her talent. Despite her growing success, Marilyn's personal life during her teen years was marked by a series of personal challenges, including ongoing struggles with her mother's mental health issues, multiple marriages and divorces, and a sense of identity and belonging. Her mom. The relationship between Marilyn and her mother Gladys was marked by complexity, challenges, and deep emotional bonds, as well as periods of separation and instability. Norma Jeane was born to Gladys in 1926, but her early childhood was marked by separation from her mother. Gladys struggled with mental health issues, which led to her being in the hospital frequently. This resulted in Norma Jeane spending much of her early life in foster care and orphanages, separated from her mother at a young age. She had several reunions with her mother throughout her childhood, but these were often brief and punctuated by periods of separation due to Gladys's mental health struggles. These disruptions left a lasting impact on Norma Jeane's sense of stability and belonging. The constant separations also contributed to her deep-seated feelings of abandonment and insecurity. These early experiences of instability left emotional scars that affected her throughout her life. Despite these challenges, Gladys did have a significant influence on Norma Jeane's life. She instilled in her daughter a love for movies and the arts, fostering Norma Jeane's early dreams of becoming an actress. At times, Norma Jeane took on the role of caregiver for her mother. She tried to provide emotional support and care during Gladys's periods of stability, demonstrating her deep love for her mother despite the difficulties they faced. Gladys's mental health issues persisted throughout her life, and she remained in and out of psychiatric institutions. Norma Jeane made efforts to maintain a connection with her mother, even as her own life began to change and she embarked on her journey in the entertainment industry. Before and after fame. After Marilyn was discovered and became a pinup model, she took acting classes and signed her first film contract with 20th Century-Fox in 1947. This marked her entry into the world of Hollywood. Her fame skyrocketed in the 50s. She became a Hollywood icon, known for her beauty, charisma, and talent. Her films, including Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Some Like It Hot, and The 7-Year Itch, cemented her status as a Hollywood legend. Her personal life remained turbulent even after she achieved fame. She had a series of marriages and high-profile relationships, including with Joe DiMaggio, Arthur Miller, and others. Throughout her life, she struggled with anxiety, depression, and self-esteem issues. Her early experiences of instability and her rise to fame only added to her emotional challenges. Marilyn had well-documented struggles with substance abuse, including alcohol and prescription drugs. These issues impacted her personal life and her ability to maintain stable relationships. Despite her image as a sex symbol, she yearned for respect as a serious actress. She took her craft seriously, studying acting and seeking roles that would showcase her talent beyond her iconic looks. Her life came to a tragic end August 5, 1962, at age 36. She was found dead in her Brentwood, Los Angeles home from a drug overdose, a death that remains the subject of speculation and conspiracy theories. Marilyn's image. The images of Marilyn Monroe as a young, blonde bombshell have endured over the years as a powerful symbol of her influence and of the era in which she lived. Her iconic status as the ultimate sex symbols of the 50s and early 60s has transcended time, becoming an enduring and instantly recognizable symbol of both Hollywood glamour and the cultural shifts of that period. Her classic Hollywood beauty, with platinum blonde hair, radiant smile, and hourglass figure, is an archetype of timeless femininity. Her images continue to captivate audiences and serve as a standard of physical attractiveness, influencing generations of women who have sought to emulate her style and glamour. Her image also represents a moment in history when attitudes towards sexuality and femininity were evolving. She challenged traditional norms by embracing her sensuality and confidently projecting it on screen. Her iconic status as a blonde bombshell symbolizes a new era of sexual liberation and women's empowerment. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Marilyn Monroe? Let us know in the comments section below.